Hold it close. Hold the mic really close.
Really close.
Yeah.
We'll start with some classics. Let's go in. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go.
The salute. Let's give him the boot. He gave the salute. Let's give him the boot.
He gave the salute. Let's give
him the boot. He gave the salute. Let's give him the boot.
Push Elon out the door.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's push Elon out the door.
1,
2, 3, 4. Let's push Elon out the door.
Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go.
Wir sind heute hier, um das Tesla-Werk in Grünheide zu markieren für die Umweltzerstörung hier in Grünheide, aber auch für die Umweltzerstörung in Ländern wie Argentinien oder Bolivien, in denen das Lithium abgebaut wird, das eben für diese Batterien gebraucht wird und das dort schreckliche Umweltzerstörungen für die Menschen, aber auch eben für die Umwelt bedeutet.
Tesla dealership, about a couple dozen protesters showed up in the cold to hold up signs, and those signs were greeted by honks from some passing cars.
It's important for us to raise awareness that Elon Musk shouldn't be in there dismantling the government.
While some protests have pulled larger crowds, others have been smaller, like this one. Michael Shea of Arlington says a protest here this weekend saw more people.
However many are here, the message is still the same. Elon Musk has to go, and they got to return to following the Constitution.
Adriana Van Breda of Arlington holds a sign saying "Deport Musk."
I think Elon Musk has been unleashed onto our country without any authority.
And she says more protesting is in her future.
My husband and I were both retired, so this is what we do now. We do that for our children.
Because essentially what you're saying is that black people, we know y'all know all about going to jail. To be clear, this guy has 34 felonies. I've never been arrested for a traffic ticket. I do want to be clear that there are black folk that haven't actually experienced jail. I have been in jail, obviously, as a former criminal defense attorney. But I do want to be clear that, as Kendrick Lamar says, they are not like us. He is not like us. So for my clients, I've never had one that had this many charges pending against them, but I've never had anybody come close to him and somehow still be walking free pre-trial. That's not how we get treated when we end up getting locked up.
Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Are you still a fan of crypto?
Well, I mean, I'm not advising anyone to buy crypto or bet the farm on, Dogecoin or anything like that.
Okay.
Don't bet the farm on Dogecoin. You might have been thinking, maybe you should, but let me advise you, that would be perhaps unwise.
Okay.
So, Dogecoin is my sort of favorite cryptocurrency because it has the best humor and has dogs.
I did, however, look at the price of it yesterday. It's lower than it was.
Well, I don't know, maybe, it's like a friend of mine has a saying that the most ironic explanation is the most likely. And the most ironic outcome for currency would be that the thing that was made as a joke to make fun of cryptocurrencies, most ironic outcome would become that it becomes the global currency.
A protest was held outside of the Tesla dealership in Santa Barbara in response to Elon Musk's alliance with the Trump administration on cutting cost measures.
This is affecting all middle-class Americans across the country, all the way up to probably the 95th percentile.
With their signs held high, a group of people lined the sidewalk in attendance for different reasons, but standing together for one, to keep people aware.
Defunding and destaffing federal land management agencies is putting all of us at risk from wildfire, from landslide, from losing our natural resources like endangered species.
Since Musk was appointed as head of the Department of Government Efficiency, many concerns have arisen on how fast things change and the reduced federal spending. But according to Greg Gandrud, treasurer of the California Republican Party, he says Musk has already uncovered billions of dollars of waste in the federal budget.
Our federal budget deficit is almost $2 trillion per year. So it's really important that we work to balance the budget. And one of the ways we're doing it is just by cutting out the waste and fraud and mismanagement. And Elon Musk is doing a fantastic job.
A lot of people can't do this. It doesn't matter that we're not that many people. We're just trying to make people aware of what's going on, and they can get a hold of their congressmen and tell them to fight for us,
We were told they will be here every Saturday moving forward. In Santa Barbara,
right now in WRAL, a group of people protesting a symbol of the Trump administration and its Department of Government Efficiency. This is a live look at the group gathered just on Glenwood Avenue, just down from Crabtree Valley Mall. They're outside the Tesla dealership, protesting its CEO, Elon Musk. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gerald Owens.
And I'm Deborah Morgan. This protest has been going on for a couple of hours now. WRAL's Aaron Thomas has been on the scene since 4 o'clock.
I'm looking at my side. I can see less than 20 people who are now still out here, and they've been out here since 4 o'clock, as you mentioned. But we can tell you and show you how this group ballooned to more than 120 people standing outside of the Tesla dealership, just making their voices known. A lot of them taking part. They come from the group Engage Durhamites for Democracy, also partnering with Durham Democrats. We've been speaking with some of them telling us that they were concerned about Elon Musk and his actions alongside President Trump when it comes to making some of these cuts on the federal government and what it means for some of these services here for people across the country, including those here in North Carolina. To balance things out, of course, we have reached out to Tesla for a response, and I'm actively working to speak with a Tesla owner who may be in support of Doge's efforts. Aaron Thomas, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.